It is late. I got a late start on my day because I wasn't able to edit my vlog last night, so I had to edit this morning. So now I'm going to get ready for work, but there's a big misconception that people in the news industry have hair and makeup people. No, we are our hair and makeup people. So I'm going to take you with me while I'm doing my makeup today before we head into work and just kind of show how I get camera ready. But I'm going to fast forward through getting my hair done. Okay, so hair is just about done. I need to run the straightener through it really quickly, but that was that. Now it's on to my face. I have to wear a lot of makeup for on camera because if you don't, it doesn't look like you have makeup on. It looks like you're pretty barefaced if you don't put a lot on because the lights are so bright in the studio that it basically just washes you out. So you have to put on quite a bit of makeup. So I'm going to need to pull you off of there so I can grab my makeup really quick. Grab some of it at least. So something that a lot of people are kind of shocked by, at least a lot of people in the industry, is that I use all drugstore makeup. I don't pay a lot for my makeup because I'm just a cheapskate and I don't want to pay a lot of money. It's not paid for by my company, so I'm on a budget. So I use drugstore for everything. So just like Maybelline, L'Oreal, CoverGirl, things like that to fix my face for on air. And it ends up looking okay, I think. Nobody's complained about it. So that's a good thing. So I start with foundation. I mix two of them. They're matte, so that way I don't look shiny because shiny on air is not good. You just look oily and greasy. Okay, once the base layer of foundation is on, I put on two different concealers. This one is a lot thicker. This one is a lot thinner. I tend to have pretty dark under eye circles if I don't put two on. It just, again, the lighting, I think it's really like the hollows of my eyes tend to look like they're dark if I don't put a heavy concealer on. So, 2 sets of concealer now. Okay, next up is some contour. I turn to the side a lot, and again, like I said, the lights wash you out, so I want to make sure that it looks like I have a cheekbone when I turn to the side, so that's where some contour comes in. Okay, so that's all the creams I put on my face. So now I'm going to set some of it with powder, and that way they don't crease under my eye, and that way they don't move around, I guess, throughout the night would be the best way to describe it. So again, everything is drugstore because I'm cheap. So this is the only thing that's not drugstore. It's the Dose of Colors Desi X Katie highlighter. And I didn't tend to wear highlighter before, but now I've come to like a little bit on my face, like when I turn to the side. So use this brush because I can't find my other one. Not normally the brush I use. Also, I basically asked Matt to convince me to purchase this because it was $30-something for one thing. And like I said, I'm cheap and I don't buy expensive makeup. I buy drugstore makeup for that reason. So I contemplated it and contemplated it and contemplated it. And I was like, okay, I'm going to buy it just because I really wanted it. Still happy with my purchase, so that's good. Okay, on to eyebrows. I draw on some eyebrows. I don't tend to do too much. I just use powder because I feel like my eyebrows are pretty full. And I don't want it to look like that's all you're staring at on my face. So, eyebrows. And I like to go over them one time just so that they're not too dark. Okay, moving on to eyes. I don't do anything crazy with eyes. I just add a little bit of color because otherwise my eyelids look really white since I put foundation on them. So I just add a little bit of like a tan nudish color and a teensy bit of brown, and it's not clean at all. Like I don't do fancy eye makeup. It's just something to show that my eyes are there so that way they look filled in. Okay, I'm gonna finish my hair really quick so that way my straightener cools down by the time I go to work. Okay, so I'm switching mirrors because I need to be closer for this one. So I'm just putting on some eyeliner and mascara, and then I'll end up doing eyelashes as well. Just finished up my eye makeup. You can see I do like a very basic wing. The under eye is like a hot mess right now, so just ignore that. But now I've got to throw on lashes while the mascara is drying. So these, again, drugstore lashes, you get 5 pairs for $12. So right now I'm just picking off the glue. I tend to wear the same pair all week and then start a new pair every Monday because, again, I don't want to spend a whole lot of money on lashes, well, on makeup in general. So I've got to pick off the old glue and then put new glue on and wait for it to get ready for me to put them on. Okay, lashes on. I'm going to end up putting a second line of eyeliner over it to cover up any of the glue once it's done drying. But for now, I'm going to put on some Click blush and then blend everything out to make sure that it's even. Where did I put my stuff? And then we'll be done. Okay, so that's a wrap. That's my full face. I just have to put lipstick on, but I always do that right before I walk into work in the car. So I'm going to go change now. And after. Okay, so we are going to head into work now. I'll see you when I get there. I'll show you right before I actually go on camera how I just fluffed my hair last minute and the lipstick and everything like that. Okay, it is work time. So we have to record teases about 3:15-ish every day. So that's why I come in ready to go. And so since most of my makeup's already done, I typically just do a touch-up, make sure I'm not shiny anywhere, and fluff the hair a little bit. Oh, and put on lipstick. That's the finished look. My hair is a little crazy today. That's better. So yeah, that's it. Now I go do teases. So I'll probably catch up with you somewhere throughout the night. I don't know if it'll be at work or back at home tonight, but that's just a little behind the scenes action of how I get ready. It's crazy, it's fast, and it's a lot of makeup and hairspray. Final hair and makeup of the night, thank goodness. Hi.
She's not in here?
No,
okay.
She's setting up Life Center.
I'm like, am I?
No, she's in Life Center.
Sorry, Jess.
No, it's okay. Final fluff, final lipstick, final powder. By this point of the night, my face is normally coming off.
Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
Good.
Good.
This
So
is
my
always
package was fun. Oh, hey!
Hi.
I'm always running into the studio. Are you vlogging?
Yes.
Lovely.
We're talking hair and makeup today, and the fact that we don't have hairdressers.
Anybody here.
Yeah. And this is what we look like running in right before show, trying to get our face together.
I agree. Struggle is real.
Okay. Okay. Into the studio we go. Hi, back home. It was kind of another crazy night. We had some breaking news. There was an officer-involved shooting in Oildale tonight, so that got a little wild there for a second. I didn't end up taking a break. I was planning on running errands on my break, and then because I didn't end up taking one, I didn't get to run them. So I tried to go to the store after work. Come to find out, the store was already closed. Fun. So anyways, I came home. That's okay. I still had stuff I need to do here, but I got some packages finally that I had ordered and hid them. Matt, if you are watching at this point, I'm going to ask you to please shut it off so that you don't ruin your Christmas gift. Pretty please. Pretty please, because I know you like to keep watching. But yeah, I got some packages in that I've been waiting for. So I am making a like sports memorabilia room for Matt. He has a lot of stuff that just is kind of like scattered throughout the house. So I thought maybe like we should put it all together. So one of those things is that I bought jersey shadow boxes. He's a big LA Kings fan and a big, obviously, BC football fan since he coaches there. So I wanted to frame some jerseys. So I got the frames. So I'm trying to frame them now. I think they look okay. I think the frames are okay. So I'm excited. I'm just trying to figure out how I'm supposed to make this work. So we're doing that now. So this is what the shadow box looks like, the one that I purchased. I purchased 2 of them, so that way I can have 2 that'll go up on the walls, which I think will be perfect. Yeah, so I like the look of them. I think they're like exactly what I was expecting, and I got them for about, I think 60 bucks each. No, 40 bucks. I ended up getting them for 40 bucks each, so that's really cheap. If you've ever tried to buy a shadow box, this one right here, Target.com, there was a sale, so yay. So ideally, once I get all the pins and stuff in it, this is what it'll look like. So I'm excited. I stole this out of his closet. He doesn't know I have it. And then I'm just trying to track down like a BC sports jersey, like a practice jersey or something like that I can use. So I talked to his dad to see if we can try and figure that out. So I've got to get little baby push pins to put these in here, but I didn't realize it didn't come with it. I thought you could just put it on a hanger, which you can, but I don't have a little hanger to keep it up that high. So if I put it on a hanger, it's going to have all this extra space. So I think we're going to have to go with push pins. So I'm going to have to go get those tomorrow, which is kind of a good thing that the store was closed. But yeah, I like it. It looks good. Okay, so we're back at the arts and crafts table, praying that it goes better than last night. I'm thinking it will because this doesn't look as difficult, but tonight I'm going to be making some, again, family members, if you are watching, you need to click off at this point, please. Thank you so much. I forgot to give the disclaimer. So if you're watching, please click off at this time because you could be getting this gift and I don't want to ruin it for you. Anyway. Okay, so tonight I'm making burlap bows. Last night we made the flowers, of course, that I about ripped my eyeballs out. Pulled my hair out, the whole thing. But that ended up being successful. So tonight I'm going to make bows. And basically it'll end up sitting on the board once we get them stained. Put some, I think it's not tinsel. I think I said tinsel last night. Twine. It's called twine. Put some twine around it and kind of make some things. So I want to make a couple different bows. I want to make like a very like girly bow, and then I also just want to make like the short, like kind of bow tie bows. So we're going to work on that tonight. I need to pull up a YouTube video again, praying that it will be easier than last night. Ideally, it'll look like that with this guy. Well, it should look better than that, but that's kind of, this will be tighter. Okay, I think that's a wrap for tonight. I'm not going to try to do too much because I've got a lot of stuff to do tomorrow. I skipped the gym today because I just had so much to do. So I think I'm going to call it a night for tonight. I don't have rubber bands, so I'm not able to like actually finish putting these together. So I've got the outline of a couple bows wrapped up, but I still need to finish like actually piecing them together. So I've got all the parts. I just need that like one thing to lock it all together. So I'm going to call it a night. I will see you tomorrow. What's the plan for tomorrow? I don't know if there's going to be a plan. My brain is fried. I don't know what's happening tomorrow. So I'll see you tomorrow. We'll find out together. Good night.